Established in 1958, Nakivale Refugee Resettlement is the 8th largest camp in the world, currently hosting over 140,000 refugees from 12 countries. The number of refugees rises every single year due to the unrest in neighboring DR Congo. Upon arrival, refugees are allocated a piece of land for resettlement and cultivation, which has greatly impacted on the environment.
Because the population is increasing every day and our natural resources are not increasing. So the demand exceeds the supply. So once the demand exceeds the supply, it means the pressure on the natural resources will be very high.
Refugees are cutting trees to get firewood for shelter construction, much as UNHCR and partners are giving logs for construction. There's usually a need for other structures like kitchens and latrines.
Rubondo zone, where majority of the latest arriving refugees are being resettled, is degraded as they clear land for crop growing. Reports indicate that environmental degradation in Nakivale became rampant shortly after the World Food Programme shifted from providing food rations to refugees to giving them hard cash amounting to 13,000 per head on a monthly basis. This pushed majority into agriculture to get food for their survival. Lake Nakivale, the only available water source, has seen most of its catchment drastically encroached upon. This is also done by nationals who are fighting for utilization of the public land. The wetlands around the lake face poor human waste disposal and water quality degradation.
So we are doing restoration programs. First of all, we evict them from the wetland through sensitizations, telling them that it's wrong to cultivate or do activities in the wetland. And we also teach them some allowable activities in the wetland, such as apiculture.
Besides cultivation, huge numbers of livestock reared in the area has left shallow parts of the wetlands around Lake Nakivale degraded as keepers hunt for greener pasture. This has resulted into soil erosion and subsequent siltation of the lake. Nsamizi Training Institute for Social Development, the UNHCR implementing partner on environment and livelihood, put in place several interventions, including demarcations, to allow natural regeneration of the lake's catchment area, but their efforts are yet to yield result.
We need to look at how we can change the mindset of these people, especially the cattle keepers, on how best they can employ the new farming techniques.
It's also our role as stakeholders in interventions to ensure that we sensitize, we engage the pastoralists in order for them to regulate on the number of cattle they have.
Shrubs and tree cover on the hills of Nakivale have been cleared as both refugees and nationals hunt for firewood and construction material. To mitigate further damage, Nsamizi Training Institute has since embarked on planting trees on these hills and also sensitized refugees and host communities about the urgent need for environmental conservation. About 3 million trees, including bamboo, have so far been planted in both the camp and the host communities.
Bamboo trees can be used for construction, they can be used to make crafts, but also we believe that it is an invasive tree that has a big canopy. Some years down the road, that place is going to be green. And also, these trees help in reducing the surface runoff. When it rains, the trees hold the water and they sieve what goes to the wetland. So it reduces on the siltation or the erosion that would have ideally gone to the lake.
Among other interventions being put in place by Nsamizi include training refugees and nationals on intensive briquette manufacturing, use of energy-saving stoves, construction of valley tanks, and growing of fast and smart environmental crops like tomatoes, cabbages, which will provide nutritional food but also earn them a living. Olivia Nakalembe, Ambrose Muhumuza,